Police Minister Bheki Cele is heading to Phoenix in Durban this morning. It's one of the hardest areas hit by violence and looting and where racial tensions have flared up as a result. So for what's expected today, we now cross back to our reporter Reginald Witbooi, who is there. Reginald, a very good morning to you. Thank you so much for joining us. Where exactly are you and what's happening there?
Simply, we are stationed here in front of the Phoenix police station where the police minister, as you've mentioned, Bheki Cele, will be coming back to this area because you will remember that he said the last time that they are going to establish an interim committee to resolve the racial tensions in this area, although he said that it was secondary of what transpired over the last couple of days of over a week ago. But you will also recall that he was supposed to meet with the community members yesterday, but that his visit was overtaken by President Cyril Ramaphosa's visit to the area to also resolve this issue of looting and the mayhem that transpired over the last week. But I spoke to a resident earlier on and he said for them it was like a war zone. It was total chaos. But now it's really relatively calm. They can feel there's a sense of life returning to normal, and the South African National Defence Force also not patrolling the area anymore, although they were promised that the SANDF will be deployed to this area to restore and maintain law and calm in this area. So the police minister will be visiting this area. He will have a media briefing. I just confirmed with the police minister's spokesperson before I came on air with Laranzo Temba. She said that the police minister will be having a media briefing and he will do also a walkabout in this area. But we will bring you that coverage later when the police minister will be visiting this area again.
Just analysing the situation, Reginald, what do you see there? Because the past few days it was so bad. The situation was so bad that some Indians, the Indian community did not allow anybody of any other race to even pass through because their cars were stoned. So I see that cars in the background are moving freely. Is that the situation there?
Most definitely, Simpiwe, because even when we entered this area, there was a couple of cars that was burned, but still in the streets. But it wasn't a problem entering this area, and we also managed to speak to some community members. So it's like for them, life returning to normal and not so much hectic like the previous or like the last couple of days of what we witnessed in this area. So they have faith, they have hope that everything will be restored, although it's going to take some time, and amicable solutions need to be found for them so that the gap between everyone, that they can come to the table and find an amicable solution for this problem, Simpiwe.
All right, I'm going to let you go, Reginald. Thank you so much for joining us. All right, that was our reporter Reginald Witbooi speaking to us live from Phoenix, in KwaZulu-Natal, which has been one of the hardest hit areas. We've seen the looting and that violence escalated into racial tensions in between two race groups.